Hey, in this video, I'm going to share with you the importance of morale. And recent political strife has been making it more important and more than ever to focus on the importance of morale for the people you work with. Hey everybody, this is Abong Eka, the founder of Economics, the Economics Academy, and the international best-selling author of Start Me Up, No Business Plan, and the new author of The 10-Minute Motivator, How to Overcome Adversity and Achieve Monster Goals in as little as 10 minutes a day or less. Now, the reason I put that book together is not only to help you individually, but also to help you and your organization. How? By showing you how to achieve what you want to achieve, regardless of how you think, how insurmountable you think that desire or that goal is, whether it's for an organization or for you individually and professionally. Now, I want to talk today about the importance of morale, and here's why. If you live in the Washington, D.C. area, and maybe you don't, I do, there's a recent leadership power struggle between the outgoing director of the CFPB and the new appointed director of the CFPB by President Trump. So Rick Cordray recently tenured his resignation. He's leaving, going out of town, going back to Ohio. I know him. I play basketball with him. But he's leaving, and as a result of him tenuring his resignation, he appointed his chief of staff to be the assistant director. And as a result, she was supposed to assume the duties of running the CFPB. Now, President Trump thinks and believes that it's in his right to appoint a successor rather than having the director do the same. And so he appointed Mick Mulvaney, who's also in charge of the OMB, Office of Management and Budget. He's the guy who does the budget and the management for the country and for the federal government. Now, regardless of what you're seeing, there's a power struggle. If you look at any newspaper, any political talk show, they're talking about that power struggle. Now, here's the key that's really important. While these two people are having their own pissing match, you have to ask yourself, what effect is that having on the employees and the workers that report to them? When you have power struggles between leadership, you got to understand that your employees and people who report to them, even middle management, is watching this, and then the morale tends to crater. It's very similar to when you see parents fighting in front of their children. The children will watch and see, and at some point in time in the future, negative behaviors, and it will manifest itself in future behaviors for that particular kid. So same thing happens in business. Same thing happens with employees. Sometimes you have people fighting, whether it's two leaders at the top fighting, and down below, people lose their drive, lose their purpose, and lose their passion for what they're doing. So what we do generally for a lot of companies is we speak to sales teams, their employees, people, call centers, those who are customer facing, customer focused. We show them how to use our proprietary framework to create an actual process to improve productivity, to improve engagement, to improve morale, but also how to train them in leadership skills and how to train other people so that they can not only train a trainer, but also they can achieve what they want to achieve professionally as well as personally. Now, what does that have to do with morale? In this particular case, one of the things that you have to be focused on when there's a power struggle is, how does that affect the employees? Here's the kicker. Here's one of the biggest tips that I always share with a lot of my clients, and I'm going to share with you today for free. You have to remind the people who report to leadership what their goals are, what they're looking to do, and remind them of their purpose. Ever see a person walk around aimlessly, not really sure where they're going, and they're kind of uncertain about where they're going? See, the lack of uncertainty at the top manifests itself to lack of uncertainty in the employee's life. More importantly, when they lack purpose, they don't know why they're doing what they're doing. They need to be reminded why they're there to begin with. A lot of people join the CFPB for a particular purpose. And even if you think there's going to be some dismantling done in the future, you still have a purpose today. So too often we focus on the future, we focus on the past, and very rarely do we focus on what's important, which is now. Now is all you have. Everything you do today can change your tomorrows. But tomorrow can't affect anything else because you're never going to be in tomorrow. You're always going to be in today. Yesterday's been gone, right? Someone famous usually said this to me once, and it made a lot of sense. A guy named James Altucher. He said that the past is a photograph and the future is a fantasy, and all you have is the present moment to make changes to live the best version of your life today. And I want to remind you about that. So if you're dealing with employees, or you have employees in your life or who are responsible for you, who are struggling with morale, if you notice that there's issues with morale, first thing you should do is give us a call so we can have a strategy conversation about what you need, and we'll show you kind of our framework and how we put that together. Whether it's sales teams, whether it's realtors, whether it's mortgage brokers, man, everybody goes through this. If you're a human being, you go through morale spikes and dips. Whether you're a realtor worried about Redfin coming and taking market share, whether you're losing business and clients, people aren't buying anymore, whatever reason you think is happening to you, we show you how to overcome that and how to achieve the goals you want to achieve. Got it? Good. So if you have any questions, please leave them below. Any comments, please leave them below. I love to hear from you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe depending on where you see this. If you want to grab a copy, it's a very easy read, quick read for you to keep in your pocket and also in your purse. There'll be a link here or inside the description. Click that link, pick up a copy, pre-order it today. It ships in a few weeks, so pick up a copy today. I will sign the copies that people pre-order today, right? And then I'll also give you an opportunity to join one of our future masterminds to start off the new year right. The whole point of this, doing it now, so that you can start the new year right. Got any questions, comments? Please leave them below. Thank you for sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll see you guys soon.